James thought it was over. A few quiet weeks, no attacks. He relaxed. Then one Saturday evening, he was sitting at the dinner table with his family. His wife was laughing at something their son had said. His daughter was asking him to pour her juice, music playing softly in the background. Everything was exactly as it should be. And out of nowhere, his heart lurched. His hands went numb. The room suddenly felt too small. "Dad, are you okay?" his son asked. James smiled. "Yes, mate, eat your dinner." Nobody saw anything, but James knew. The attack had come back, not at the bank, not in a crowd, at home, at his own table, in the middle of the people he loved most. Why? Why won't it stop? Why they return? Why do panic attacks come back? One answer: avoidance. After his first attack, James began avoiding without realizing it. Stopped going to football matches with friends, too many people in the stands. Quit the gym. His elevated heart rate reminded him of an attack. Started going to the park less. Too far from home, every avoidance felt reasonable. Every avoidance brought short-term relief, but his brain was recording something different. I avoided it, and nothing bad happened. So the danger was real. So I must avoid it next time. Avoidance is the fuel that keeps panic attacks alive. Every situation avoided makes the fear grow. Every step back, James's world got a little smaller, and the brain, an organ that learns from what we repeat, strengthened that belief day by day. The good news: what has been learned can be unlearned. The brain that learned to run can learn to stay. Sarah, the dentist, lived the same cycle inside her own home. One Sunday morning, while drinking her coffee in the kitchen, her husband came up behind her and put his arms around her. Her heart lurched. Her hands froze. She had to step outside to breathe. "What's wrong?" he asked, concerned. "Nothing. You just startled me." But it wasn't nothing. It was a panic attack, now present at home, in the place that was supposed to be the safest. Her therapist explained it clearly. The more avoidance spreads, the shorter the list of safe places becomes, until there are none left. The solution isn't to find more safe places. The solution is to learn that most places can be safe. This is gradual exposure, the deliberate step-by-step confrontation of avoided situations. Sarah started with one step, staying in the kitchen in the morning, even when discomfort came. Not stepping outside, staying. The first time lasted 3 minutes, then 5, then 20. Her brain began learning the kitchen is safe, her husband is safe, home is safe. Practical steps. How do you build your own exposure ladder? First, list the situations you avoid, from home outward, from easy to hard. Second, start with the easiest item. Stay in that situation until the anxiety drops on its own. Don't leave, don't avoid, stay. Why does it work? Because anxiety always peaks and then falls. If you stay, you discover nothing bad happens, and your brain records, this is safe. Third, once the first item no longer frightens you, move to the next rung. James started with the dinner table, stayed even when discomfort came, answered his children's question, laughed with his wife. Each evening, a little easier, then a short walk in the park, then the gym, then a football match with friends, in the stands. In the spirit of Seneca's wisdom, that difficulties are more easily overcome when faced directly rather than fled from, James chose to stay, and his world began to grow again.
A gradual exposure doesn't mean ignoring fear. It means taking fear with you and moving forward anyway. Sarah sits at the breakfast table every morning now. Her husband hugs her. She breathes, she stays, she smiles. James went to his team's match last week. In the stands, with his friends, he shouted at a goal, forgot completely to count his heartbeat. The road is not straight. It is not easy. But it is open. For anyone, If today you stayed in a difficult situation instead of leaving, that was the bravest thing you did all day. Like this video if it helped, and share it with someone who might need it. Subscribe to the channel. Every week we talk about things that genuinely matter. About you and the people around you. Tell us in the comments, is there a situation you've been avoiding for a long time? We're here. See you in episode 3.